of tea, sit down and talk some tarot. I saw this video, no, not a video. I saw a picture, not necessarily a meme, but a picture with a quote on it that said, I ask my tarot cards, I think this is what it said. Before I do a reading, I ask my tarot cards, tell me what I need to hear, show me what I need to see, and teach me what I need to learn. I'm gonna pour my tea out of my cup. And I figured, instead of just like saying that before, what if that was a spread itself? So I figured, let's break it down and see how it works. We'll do a card for each one of those lines, and we'll sit here and we'll do it together. We're all tea fueled up. Okay, so I thought it was very intriguing. Pull a card for tell me something I need to hear, and then we're going to pull a card for show me something that I need to see, and then we're going to pull a card for teach me something that I need to learn. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the cards have for us today. Oh, tell me what I need to hear. Or should I say, tell us what we need to hear. Here we go. Okay, we have the Hanged Man reversed. What are we afraid of sacrificing? We're needing to hear that we are refusing to sacrifice something that we are holding on to that is holding us back from growth. In order to grow, we must outgrow. Outgrowing is uncomfortable. The growing pains, moving into something that just doesn't feel necessarily maybe your own. Sometimes it's even taking that time to sit back and just see things from different perspectives and sacrificing our own current situation or belief, whatever, and just stepping back to be like, okay, let me see this from all different sides, all different perspectives. Sometimes it's sacrificing that. Yeah, I just keep coming back to like sacrificing the ego to listen on a deeper level, to understand and communicate, because we do also have this card ruled by Neptune. It is really that deep connection between all of us, and I think especially with how everything is in the world right now, we don't stop to just listen to understand. We always listen to respond. We always listen to get our point of view across. Just because you're listening doesn't mean you have to take that person's beliefs. Doesn't mean it has to sway yours. But you could be surprised that if you sacrifice a little bit, you may learn something. You may learn something about someone close to you. This doesn't have to be on the wide spectrum. It could be, sometimes it's just remembering to stop and say, hey, how was your day? Sometimes we could dump on people and say, oh my God, I've had this day. Oh my God, I've done this. Oh my God. And it's really I always like brighten up because it makes me giggle, because my mom would think that it was very cute and she would make magic out of it. But I do actually live in just a very old building and the electrical is just kind of where was I just lost my train of thought. Oh, sacrificing our ego to just, I guess that's not really the necessarily like ego filled. It's just kind of like you forget to say, hey, how's your day? Because you're so used to that person being there for you. It would be sacrificing your fears to put yourself out there, to do something that maybe you wouldn't do on a regular basis. If that is putting yourself out there to converse with others in this Aquarius season, then sacrifice your fears of putting yourself out there to be around people. If you find that you are putting yourself out and around people far too much, maybe it's time to sacrifice a little bit of that extrovertedness and bring it inward and start focusing. With this reverse, it can be very much inward. It can be sacrificing a part of self, a belief that you hold on to that you don't want to let go, because it's kind of like a death of a part of yourself. But you're moving into this new enlightened belief, and it may feel a little uncomfortable because you don't feel as firm in it as you did before, but it's okay. It's okay to flow, and it's okay to change and to become more enlightened. So what we need to hear is to be a little bit better with sacrifice. Sacrificing for us to grow towards, the end card, the world. For us to grow towards a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday. For us to grow better collectively as a society, as each one of us decides to be better than we were yesterday. It's not a competition with the person standing next to you or your biggest idol. It should be the competition with yourself. So sacrifice something tomorrow or today or right now that could help make you a better person. Now let's move on. Show me something that I need to see. The Empress. We could go up here. The Empress. Show me something that I need to see. Start looking at the beauty around you, the abundance around you. Not how it is deemed by society. What do you think is abundant? Is abundance being able to enjoy a cup of tea? To be able to cook a dinner no matter what it is? To be able to take a shower? There's literally abundance all around. Even in the dead of winter, we can find it. I look around my house often just to look at how far I've come. And I look around at all the tools that I could get even more creative with. And so I think, show me what I need to see is it's time to look around. As we sacrifice, maybe the thing that we are holding on to is holding us back from using a tool we've never used before, from making a recipe we never thought to make before. Maybe it's just scooching us out of a little bit of our comfort zone to show us the other things that we have, because it's telling us here we have this abundance. It can also be the abundance inside of you. You can sacrifice your fear of putting yourself out there and create. Put your creations out there. Put your art, your music, yourself, your thoughts, your loves, your hobbies. Putting this out and showing the world the beauty that is there is so much better than, I'm sure I could go on a long rant. It's far better than some of the other things you could see on the internet. And if everyone put out things that we all just loved, wouldn't it be so pretty and beautiful? So, When you do take a second to sacrifice and let something go, I think you're gonna start seeing more of the abundance around you. And if you don't look, it's in. I'm gonna make it look like I wet myself. Anyways, I'm getting all excited. It's in all the small things. It's in the cracks in the sidewalk as you walk by. You'll see little sprouts of green popping through. So beautiful how it thrives in a little crack. You can find abundance of joy in the smallest things, in the quietest of rooms. Find the abundance in your personality. Be everything and all. Don't choose. Create. Be you. Oh, that's quite beautiful. Show me what I need to see. Creation, abundance, and beauty. So today, find something beautiful and admire it. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next one. I'm a little weary about this one. Teach me something that I need to learn. Okay. Oh. As we talk about abundance, teach me something that I need to learn. I find this quite magnificent. Oh, I'm whispering because I'm just taking it in, okay? We have... Am I reading it right? Yes. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. For teach me something that I need to learn. Abundance does not have to look like how society, the media, the world portrays it. Something that we need to learn is that we can find abundance in more places than just money, than what we're going to leave behind. Why don't we find the things that are abundant in our lives now? Because if we find gratitude for what we have now, when we become more abundant, we're just going to be more grateful. Oh my goodness, this is such a strong reading. I'm loving this. This is deep. I'm like in awe. Let's just go back through it for a second, okay? Tell me what I need to hear. We need to sacrifice in order to grow and become better humans. Stop fearing letting things go, letting old ways go. We need to sacrifice for the betterment. Show me something that I need to see, the abundance, the beauty, all around us. Everyone creating their own thing. Everyone being the creators of their own world, doing what they want, being who they want to be. And what we need to learn, teach me what I need to learn, is it's not about money. It's not all about the material. It's not about what the world has made it out to be about. It is about finding actual fulfillment in the moment. You can't take money with you when you die. You know, it's just always what I think about when I see this card is, you know, you can focus your whole entire life around accruing and accruing and accruing, but are you happy with the things that you've accrued? You know? It's like you have all the money in the world. Are you happy now? Most of the time, no. You need more. You need more than the material. You need the emotional. You need the fiery passion. You need to learn. You need to be challenged. You need to want to go after more. There'll always be that want for more. And if there's not, what is this life? What is it? What is it once you have all the things in the world, all these people? So it's time to start looking at what makes ourselves happy. Sacrifice our ego. Stop trying to control others. And make ourselves happy. The deep down happiness you find when things aren't just about having things. When things have a meaning. When it's not just a deck of cards. It's your friend. It's your study buddy. It makes you think. It makes you feel emotion. That's when things start to have spirit. And that's what we need to find. Not just this materialistic attachment because we were told that we need to buy it. What does it mean to you? That's what we need to learn. Wow, I'm like taken aback with this. It's a very beautiful reading. I'm very glad that I sat down and shared this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense. Sometimes I get rambling and I'm like, another world. That's Pisces Mercury. I'm like thinking about all these different things, all these different trails, and then all of a sudden I'm lost in the woods. The woods of my mind. Skipping around, playing with fairies, talking to my cards, sharing my thoughts with you. Anyways, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. I think this is when we find our niche. I think the Nine of Pentacles really gives that, like, you're abundant. You're making the money that is worth your work, plus a little more to be comfortable. And it's kind of like, you know your niche, you know your comfortability. You don't really need to take more. You don't really want to take less. It's just that nice, perfect food on the table. Go on vacation. Take time off. Work. Comfy. We're all doing our thing. But then you move to this Ten of Pentacles, and I think that's where it starts to either become like a legacy to help your children. It's beautiful and wonderful, you know. You're building something that can be left for your family down on. Continuing down the line. But we get this and it starts to become not just accruing for the need to accrue and to say that we have it and to say that we're this and that. And that's deep. That's deep from my cards to say that that is what we need to learn. It's not all about money. Not all about money, honey. It's a little bit more about finding that deeper connection and creating something that means something to you. Hey. That's very pretty. I hope you enjoyed that one. A little roll around to play with this new spread that I been kind of messing with. Just thought of and decided, hey, you know, why not? Why not give it a try here? And you know what? I think that was pretty beautiful. Anyways, take what resonated. If nothing resonated, I don't know, man, because come on, we gotta get with it. We gotta start making some changes. If anything, sacrifice what's not serving you. Create something that you love so that you can look at it every day and learn to not always put money first. I think everyone can take a little something from that. But if not, then this reading wasn't for you. Maybe I'm not for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Blessed be.